What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm back, and I'm bringing you Chaos Theories with my boy Mr. Chaos Math. And I call it Mr. Chaos Math because it comes out better.
I'm not even gonna say shit anymore. Just call me whatever you want, dude. It's fine. It's fine.
The Bigfoot. Bigfoot is Americana in its greatest form. And the reason I'm doing Bigfoot is that because it's Americana. Obviously, we have the Jersey Devil. You know, British Columbia has the Ogopogo. Scotland has the Loch Ness Monster. You have the superhuman fishes in the Amazon rainforest. I don't know. Help me out. I'm just thinking about different things.
Yeah, I mean, every culture's got its mystical creature, and yeah, for some reason or another, America and North America seems to be fixated upon a giant ape-like creature, Yeti, Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever you want to call it. You know, just seems to be one of those things that people are always saying they've seen them, or they see footprints, or this or that. And so yeah, we're going to see if we can figure out whether we think it's possible or if it's just a big giant ball of bullshit.
Yep. Well, I want to go ahead and bring up the gay boxer.
Come again?
The gay boxer theory. I don't know if you ever heard. It's kind of funny because a boxer just came out and said he was gay after he won a title. But I'm going to bring out the gay boxer theory because Bigfoot is a perfect candidate for the gay boxer theory. Basically, what the gay boxer theory is when you're on the top and you have everything that you need, the only way that you can succeed more is to be something somebody doesn't want you to be. For example, if a boxer was to say that he was a homosexual, what would be the first thing that would happen? People would line up and throw him any dollar sign he wanted to give an interview about him being a homosexual.
Okay.
And Bigfoot's the same thing. How many farmers you think have had like some bad crops and strapped on 2 pieces of wooden feet and walked across their muddy ass field that the crops couldn't grow in?
Yeah, okay, I see where you're going with that. I mean, it certainly does seem like it's a way for people to get notoriety, to come up with, oh yeah, I found some fucking Sasquatch tracks in the backyard, and get the newspaper down and get some fucking reporters in there to take some pictures. So, yeah, you know what? I mean, I think that the Bigfoot legend is a bunch of bullshit, and I think you sort of hit the nail right on the head there, is that the reason that it's so prevalent is because, it attracts attention, and there's no proof, but other people have said they saw it. So yeah, sure, I'm gonna call up the paper and say that I see him too. So there he is. But is there any actual proof other than a home video of a guy in a fucking ape suit?
Here's another food for thought. 2,000 people go missing in North America every year. That's just the United States. I'm sorry, I said North America, but the United States, 2,000 people go missing in the woods, be it hiking, be it camping, whatever.
Okay.
And most of those people are found. I'd go so far as to say there's a statistic here. This isn't made up. 86.9% of people that are lost are found.
Whether they're dead or alive, they're
dead or alive, but they're found.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. With that margin of error, and these people are not using thermal cameras. They're not using latest technology. They're not trying to like sniff the breeze to smell Bigfoot parts. They're using 4-wheelers and dogs finding these people and helicopters.
Right. Yep. Yeah, right. So you're saying how could the Yeti go undetected?
Exactly. Like let's say this. Let's say a mass murderer escapes from a prison. Let's say somebody like Charles Manson gets out of prison on foot and hits the woods. How long do you think until we find Charles Manson?
Yeah, exactly. Not too long.
And Charles Manson ain't 8 foot tall and smell like shit.
Yeah, I know, because if Bigfoot was real, that motherfucker would stink. He would smell really bad. Well, here's the thing. Here's some actual, I think, a sort of pseudo-scientific reason why I think Yeti's bullshit. This thing, this is all has to go on the premise that there's some sort of missing link, right? There's some sort of primate, humanoid that is, twice the size of a Homo sapiens, but somehow is missing from the fossil record in North America. There were a couple of primates in like Asia and Africa way back in the fossil record that were really big. But nothing, and they could have gone over the Bering landmass, right? So before Asia separated from North America, you used to be able to walk over, and that's how humans got to North America. But there's nothing in the fossil record that would support any sort of link to this species. And the fact that, yeah, like you're saying, at this point, we would have found these fucking things if they were out there in the woods by now.
We would have at least found a skeleton. I mean, we're finding Brachiosaurus skeletons, and we can't find Bigfoot skeletons?
Right. All we find is some fucking, like you said, footprints in some crusty old farmer's, field after some rain. It's just, there's just really not one shred of evidence, like I said, other than a film of the Patterson thing. I mean, if you look at that, and guys, go check this thing out if you haven't seen it. It's called the Patterson film, and it's supposedly, a Bigfoot caught on video.
This is what people get paid thousands upon thousands of dollars a year to do. They look at shit like this, and they try to justify their degree in this field by breaking this video down frame by frame.
Ugh. It's a guy in an ape suit. Come on.
It is. I mean, if you showed me that, and I was skeptical, I'd be like, that dude just went to Spencer's.
It's a guy in a Halloween suit. Like, oh yeah. Well, before we go trick or treating, let's make this home video.
I mean, you gotta go look. What people are not looking at is the life of Elliot Spencer. He was a movie producer. That's what he wanted to do. His first feature film failed. He did not have a big enough budget. So what he did with that camera equipment and the people at his disposal, he created this film, and he used this as a scapegoat, kind of like cover up of, basically saying like, look here, I seen this while I was on location trying to film my movie.
Yeah, it's kind of like what L. Ron Hubbard did with Scientology. He couldn't write a good science fiction story, so he made one up and called it Scientology.
Basically the same thing. The Patterson film sucks.
It is. It's terrible. It's like before you get to the part with Sasquatch.
It's like a fucking horse or some shit. Some guy's riding off and he's taking a shit.
It's perfectly still. It's, and then you get to the part with Bigfoot, and yeah, sure, if you saw some shit like that, you probably would be shaking a little bit. I'm going to give you some levity on that. But this damn camera's shaking so much you can't see what the hell's going on. It's just, I don't know, it's amateurish, what disappoints me about Bigfoot is if you're going to come up with some far-fetched, legend like this, it just seems like we could do better than Bigfoot. Come on, guys. Let's make something up that's a little bit more plausible, a little bit better.
How about we just go a step further than that? All right, let's say Bigfoot exists.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's a mix between he's like basically a Neanderthal and a great ape mix, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere in that line. Wouldn't he still travel in packs? Humans travel in packs.
Right.
Great apes travel in packs.
All primates, all humanoid life.
So why is he always seen solo? Apes don't hunt like that. Apes hunt in packs.
Right. Where's he going? What does he do?
I mean, so we have basically like a solo ape here. That what is he like going? Trying to get a domination win for his Call of Duty footage. Like what is he doing traveling alone? It doesn't fit his characteristic of his animal lineage.
He's like Kane from Kung Fu. He just walks the earth.
Yeah. Where's the guy with the sports car then with a really nice New York accent?
Yeah, come on, man. Bigfoot's bullshit. So
Bigfoot is bullshit.
Is there any of? Yeah, I'd love to hear. Because I've been really enjoying the comment section for the series so far. That's one of my favorite things is after we put this out, we get to read through pages and pages of comments, and sure, there's the Wikipedia warriors, but there's actually been some pretty good debates in there. So I like what you guys are doing with that. But do you guys? Is there anybody who actually really thinks that this isn't bullshit? I'd love to hear from you guys on that.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure that somebody still believes that, Speed
Elvis
Racer.
Didn't do drugs.
Yeah, Elvis didn't do drugs. Oh, man. I'm sure somebody's going to recognize that one.
Yeah, 10 points if you do.
Oh, man. So that's our synopsis. Bigfoot, 2 thumbs down, a fuck you and a shit.
Yeah.
It goes straight to the fucking trash can. I like the idea of Bigfoot being an American Idol. I even like the monster truck Bigfoot. But, for it to be logical, it doesn't exist. It's a fairy tale.
There's really not anything there to support it. I mean, usually when you get myths like this, there's at least one shred of possibility to it. But unfortunately, with Sasquatch, it's just a bunch of it's just bunk.
You can't believe that King Kong exists, but you can believe Bigfoot exists.
Right. Right, exactly.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.